Hello again everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our St. Louis build on the Riverrun Map. Episode 3, let's get right into it today. We are building on the Illinois side of the map. This is the Mississippi River here. On the right hand side is Illinois, and we are going to expand on this area today. So the first thing that we need to do, go ahead and hit play by tapping L3. That'll get the game going, and if we look to the bottom right hand corner, you can see we have a massive demand for commercial. So the first thing that we need to address is some commercial. So coming up to this square, I'm going to go to the select tool and we're going to section off a little bit more commercial, and I think we can get rid of this. We're going to section off a little bit more commercial in this area over here, this general area, and I think we're going to put one on the corner and then kind of stagger these a little bit opposed to the other side of the street. Yeah, I think that'll look best. Maybe something like this, give or take. We'll leave this tree down here. I like that plan. That's a good plan. So we've got 5 more plots of commercial buildings that can go up. The next thing that we need to take a look at is how we're going to grow our residential, because our next milestone is 900 population, Worthy Village. We are at 670 population right now. We are growing, but we're almost out of spots for people to build houses. We have a little bit of an electrical demand, and we also have an electrical problem over here where this is not connected. So our recycling center is now connected with electric. And as far as this problem, we can go to our info views and take a look. You can see we have production of 19 megawatts and consumption of 20. So if we go to our economy, we can go to our budget and bump that up a little bit. And I'd say 80 should answer that demand. Now another thing that I want to cover is going to the info views and going to water. You can see we are producing both sewage treatment and water availability are way above what they need to be. So we can go back to the economy screen and turn down that budget. We could probably turn it down to 50. I'm gonna go 55 and then we'll take a look at it in a minute. At 1x speed, the game goes kind of slow, but we're not gonna worry about it. We'll take a look at that in just a second. The next thing that we need to discuss is expanding our residential, and I would also like to upgrade our roads in this episode. So to expand our residential, we're going to go this way. We're going to stretch the residential area out this way for our little neighborhood that we've built here. But the first thing I want to do is cut this off because these are going to destroy all these houses, and I'd rather them destroyed now. So let's go ahead and cut that off. Then we can start to build out. And if you don't remember what your squares are, you can come to this and do a little cheat. So that's 10, that's 11, and that's 12. So our roads are 12 long. And again, if you do the little cheat down here this way, you can see that's 10, that's 11, we are 11 deep. But we're gonna do a whole block, so we can just do that, and then connect these up. Now the next thing that I wanna do is upgrade all of these gravel roads. We have enough money, there's $9,000 in the bank. We should have enough money. Now you can see we have a water problem. So we go back to our info views. We're not producing enough now, so we go back to our economy and we bump that up to 60%. That should be fine for quite a while. The next thing I want to do is upgrade all the roads, and we are going to start by upgrading these roads coming off the highway to 2-lane one-way roads. They don't need sidewalks. There we go, 2-lane one-way roads. Hold triangle on PlayStation and go to the upgrade tool, and this should upgrade it. Nope, let's hit pause because it upgraded it the wrong way for whatever reason. Now we need to go to change direction, and there we are. And as you could see in that, we lost a power line here, so let's reconnect this power line. And there we are. And we can hit play again. So these roads are now gravel roads coming off the highway that are in the same direction. You can see there's a lot of people walking. Not much traffic coming in off the highway. That's not a good sign. I guess everyone's, they're content in their own little city because those are a lot of vehicles, not necessarily all just trash trucks. So they're working in the little area. So we did get our commercial buildings built over here. We've got 4 of the 5 plots filled. Not looking too bad. So, commercial demand is down. We still have one plot of land that they can still build on, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of these roads to just regular small roads. This is just a regular paved road. I'm gonna do this by going to this tool here, and all of these roads are just gonna be upgraded to the, oh, really? Wow, okay, so we can't upgrade that. We gotta move the water tower. Let's take a look at that off camera and see how I wanna move that water tower, where I wanna move it. If we have to move it, then we might as well center that more towards where this city center is going to be for this little town area. Let's go ahead, go off camera, we'll upgrade all the roads, and I'll have a think on this, and we'll be right back. And now that all of our streets are upgraded, I would like to explain the thought process that went into where I'm going to relocate this water tower. You can see all the streets are now paved, except for this one, and that's why we have to move this water tower. So using the inspector tool, I'm going to move this water tower, relocate building, and we don't have enough money. Let's go ahead and hit play. My apologies. Upgrading those roads, that's the first thing we need to talk about. Cost all of our money. So we need to go to the economy screen, and we're going to take out our first loan. Now the first loan, the first Silver Sunset Bank loan, $21,000. You're getting $20,000. You only have to pay $21,000 back. It's a 5% interest. It's nothing. It costs you $400 a week. This loan, anytime you need money, take it. This is nothing. This is an easy loan to consider. 5% is almost nothing. As you go up, at the next milestone, we can take out this loan, which is 10% interest rate. And that's where it gets a little iffy. However, you get $60,000. Even at that, 10% not too bad. 15% gets a little hefty. All these weekly costs, though, are minimal. So if you need money, don't feel bad. Take out a loan. You should be fine should you not completely bankrupt your city. Now, we have plenty of money. Let's talk about this. We're going to relocate this down to here. And the reason I'm going to relocate it here is because we're going to move this elementary school. And we're going to put it, trying to get down this hill here. We're going to put it right here. And then we need to reconnect it quick because no one has water coming in. There we are. Now, the reason that I moved it there, as discussed, you want to take a look at how you plan to build your city and what you plan on doing with what you have. The first thing that I plan on doing is, ooh, that moved in quick, is removing this. Although I really like this roundabout, this is a good design, very well designed roundabout. It's good and functional. Very well done on the creator of this map. This roundabout is too close to what I'm trying to do over here, and especially now because when pre-planning this episode, I figured out that I can't, where is our straight tool? There we go. I can't do a full block over here without going out of city limits. So we have to wait on doing this last block over here. So that's why we are building this way. And because of that, I plan on moving this little school here. But all of this is getting too close to a highway intersection like this. You can't have a highway intersection. This was a temporary measure to start the game. Later, I plan on moving it. That will be in a future episode. Let's move this elementary school from over here to here. The reason that we did that was because whenever we unlock at 1400 leisure, we can build some parks. Let's go ahead and hit play. We can build some parks, and whenever we unlock landscaping, we can add some trees. And those trees and parks and park paths and whatnot will act as a buffer to the sound, if you go to your info views, the noise pollution from our areas here. Commercial has a very high noise pollution, not nearly as bad as industry. Industry is terrible, and highways as well. If you come out to the city, you can see all of the noise pollution in those areas. Now, the reason that we moved the elementary school here is to act as a buffer for our residential areas. You want to keep that away from your residents because the residents will get sick from noise pollution. You can see we have jumped up quite a bit in population. We are at 765. We're almost ready to end this episode. We did take out a loan in this episode. We need to pay that back slowly over time. We adjusted our budgets. We should be doing fine with that. You can also, whenever you have gravel road, you can bump this all the way down, but we're only spending $211. We're back to gravel roads now. We might as well leave it where it is. But you can go to info views, and real quick, if you go and click on every single one of these. Now, I don't know if you have all of these, because I have I have every DLC. So I don't know if you have every single one of these, but if you go through every single one of these, I found out, although I have 500 hours of playing the game on PS4, this is my first stint on PS5. If you click on every single one of them, you can unlock a trophy. I hope that that just happened for you. You're welcome. Unlocked a trophy. Congratulations. This is going to do it for today's episode, but we're going to go ahead and speed through to the next milestone. We will reach 900 population. We will be right back. We've reached it. Worthy Village, 900 population. Congratulations. We've now unlocked a new tile of land. We have new features, districts, policies, second loan we can implement. We now have district specialization. We can unlock new services, police departments, and fire departments. We can also unlock unique buildings. New industry specializations, agricultural and forestry, and both of those are from the vanilla gameplay. So we will discuss those in episode 4 in a few days. Self-sufficient buildings, organic and local produce, both of those are from a DLC. Power usage, smoke detector distribution. We will cover all of this in the next episode. Please join us next time.